Even if I was expecting a lot from this residency, it was totally even more than that.
Exploring and absorbing all different sides of Torino.
Rooted flows is of course two opposite things, but at the same time, one cannot exist without the other.
So I'm Linde Freya Tangelder from Destroyers Builders, and I'm based in Antwerp in Belgium. In my practice I work a lot with different craftsmen specific to a certain material. And the main focus in my work, by scaling down architecture into a furniture piece, there are a lot of new possibilities. So I always try to search for a new freedom in my work.
I'm Kostas Lambridis. I'm a designer. I'm from Greece. I guess these are the three points that never change. I've been trained as an engineer before taking a more artistic direction into the design field. But being trained as an engineer was the thing that shaped my understanding about the material world. I think for a human being to understand himself separate from objects is impossible. So in a way, that's also part of what makes us humans, the objects that surround us. During these times, only the idea of traveling around and being able to see museums again and have proper lunch and dinner with friends and be able to talk and enjoy the social life, it sounds like a miracle. So when I first got invited in residence to join the residency in Turin, to be honest, first of all, I thought that was a fantastic idea, specifically for this, to go travel again and be alive again.
I've been invited in residence to do the residency, their second residency in Torino. Rooted Flows is the team. And in this week, together with Kostas Lambridis, we saw behind so many different doors that seeing it from another perspective, just because of Barbara and Marco, you know places that you would never see if you would come yourself.
So the theme that was given to me in residence is Rooted Flows, and of course it's both quite specific, but at the same time quite broad, quite wide, right? You can fit pretty much everything in there, or better, when you look from that perspective, you may be seeing things differently, but you can apply it on everything you look.
So there's one moment that will stay in my mind in the coming weeks, I think. That was today when I saw a work of Pennone. It's a room with 3 walls made of leaves. I just remember the feeling that I was surrounded by this material, because it's almost becoming a building material. It's a very dominant structure with a lot of life in it.
As the program of the residency was unfolding and we would go visit different places, there was this one thing that really made perfect sense for me. That was the house of Carlo Molino, of course. His way of looking at things and the way that he would feel such a freedom to do anything he wanted, from building a car to becoming a professional skier or an acrobat pilot.
Of course, the architecture is so important here, and there are a lot of traditions and a lot of history in these buildings, and some aspects has to do with one of my works that are already realized, but it's wonderful to start a new project from out of this city.
On the way we're working with the material, the core of it is always just the love of what we do, for what we do.